the flotilla a ship trying to bring aid to Gaza. People from many countries on board, but at least one American that I know of, they were attacked. I don't know who could have attacked this unarmed boat bringing aid to Gaza. I assume it must have just been the Maltese because they were off Malta. So I'm sure it was the Maltese that attacked the ship. It was Israel. Anyway, Reuters is covering it. Many outlets are covering it to some degree in their propagandistic ways. They often do. And to convey just how horrifying this was, there were many hours when people didn't know if this boat was going to sink. And at that time, Malta had not sent help yet. And so literally people were frantic about whether this unarmed activist boat of people trying to bring food and medical aid to Gaza was going to sink and kill everyone on board. Greta Thunberg was supposed to be on board. She posted a video about it as well. But the two people that I know who were on board was Ty Berry, for one of the life partner of Medea Benjamin, and really one of the big presences of Code Pink. Ty is very important at Code Pink, and friend of my show and friend of my stuff, and he's a great guy who's worked very hard for Code Pink. And I want to show you a clip one of the people on the ship posted.
This is Ismail speaking from conscience. We have been attacked by the Israeli drones, and as you can see, there's huge damage here. There was 2-time attack on our deck, and there was almost 4 hours fire, and it took a lot of time for us to make it clear. And actually we are a little bit thinking right now. I'm calling all the birds, just walk to the Israeli embassies, just shut it down. We are in the Malta, just 14 miles away to water. We are in the international water, and Israel is making an attack to the conscience in international water. I'm calling everyone solidarity with the conscience. Right now we are sinking.
But anyway, there is evidence. It's not just let's theorize on who did this, which of course it was Israel. But here's Drop Site News saying that new CNN reports that an Israeli Air Force C-130 Hercules was tracked leaving Israel early Thursday afternoon and flying toward Malta, according to flight tracking data from ADS-B Exchange. The aircraft did not land at Malta's international airport, but flew at a relatively low altitude, below 5,000 feet, for an extended period. The Hercules was in the area several hours before the Freedom Flotilla coalition reported that their vessel came under attack. Flight data shows the plane returned to Israel roughly 7 hours later. The Israeli military declined to comment. And let's not forget that Israel has a track record of murdering people on these unarmed activist flotillas to bring aid to Gaza. They literally dropped down from a helicopter. What was it, 2012 or something, or several years ago? A flotilla, a group of boats, or maybe it was just one boat, was headed to Gaza to bring aid, to bring medical aid, all the stuff that Israel would not let in through the blockade. And Israel lowered paratroopers onto the deck from a helicopter, who then opened fire, killing, I think it was either 10 or 12 people. Again, unarmed activists with food and medicine. And one of those people was American. And the only reason the American thing matters is because the U.S. government doesn't give a shit about anyone, except they sometimes care about U.S. citizens. But when it comes to Israel, they actually don't. And if you didn't see it, I just did a segment not long ago on I think it was top 7 times that Israel has murdered Americans and gotten away with it because the U.S. is just fine with Israel murdering Americans. Like, why is the United States not saying it? The United States should be furious at any country that just attacks them in international waters and could have killed Americans, even if everyone from this attack survives. That's not, I think the U.S. should care about that. Now, of course, why don't they care? Because they care a lot more for their empire and for what Israel does for their empire, and the fact that Israel is really just part of the United States and part of the U.S. empire.